So as you can see from the title of this video, I'm doing something a little different today, and since I love watching these kind of videos myself, I thought I'd attempt doing one of my own. So I wanted to show you which journals I'm currently using. It seems like a lot when I have them all together. So there's 5, and 4 of these I use almost on a daily basis, and one of them I use like maybe once or twice a week. So let's go into it, and yeah, I'll show you each one very quickly and tell you what I use it for. So let's start with this one. So I'm not going to go into this one a lot because if you've been watching my channel, you know that this is the one I use for my junk journaling, for my YouTube videos. This is my February journal where I have my prompts in the front here, and then I just work here chronologically through the pages, so I don't really need to go into that a lot. So that's the first one. Then which one should we do? Let's do this one. This one I love so much. This is an Archer and Olive planner. It's called Daily Agenda 12-month book of plans, and I love it for several reasons. First of all, because I just love the cover. The colors and everything is totally me. I love that it has the pen loop and it has this elastic to close it with. And the paper is totally amazing. It's a heavy cardstock on which you can throw anything, like any mixed media. It won't bleed through. Really, really great to work with. So it has weekly spreads without any dates, so you can use it whenever you want. This is the monthly view. In the back you have a pocket and also some pages with a very small grid, which help me to keep my handwriting somewhat nicer. So I'm happy with that. And so in the back here is where I keep an overview of my videos that I'm posting, so that helps me. And then in the very front we have like the whole year overview, and yeah, and then so it starts with, so this is my January, and I just put in which videos I post when, so that I have the overview, and that really helps me a lot. And I just decorate it minimally. And then, I'm sorry, I've censored what I've put in here because I'm not comfortable showing my whole world to everyone, so I hope that's okay. But you can see how I kind of decorated each week. So I pre-decorate the weeks and then just fill in my days. And so what I put in here is, in here just all the things go that are related to creativity and self-care. So for example, I will put in here when I'm posting a video, when I'm editing, doing voiceovers. I'm also putting in here like any other projects I'm working on, or self-care things such as meditation and reading, and also my course assignments for the teaching course that I'm doing. So all of these things go in here. Appointments and stuff I don't really put in here unless they're creative appointments for projects. Otherwise I will put them in my phone. Yeah, so these are the January spreads, and so this was my February, and yeah, so these are my spreads for February. I really enjoy working in this so much. And yeah, so this is the current week, so they're still empty. This is so cute. This is from Daphne's Diary. I love this. Yeah, and then so I've already done the March one, the overview, and I've done a little bit of the March weekly. So this one still needs a lot here, but I've done this one and I've done this one. And what I also do in here is I keep track of my teaching assignments. So I have a goal of doing 2 assignments per week, and so I have them here, and once I've done that I will color in the heart, and that way it really helps me to stay on track. Yeah, so this is also empty, needs to be done, and then haven't done any of this. So that is the second one. Then the third one is, I'm sure a lot of you know this, 1 line a day 5-year memory book. So what you do is you write, you have like a space to write a little bit for each day, and then it goes through 5 years, and it's kind of cool. I'm currently in the 2nd year, so it's cool that I can see. I always like checking like what did I do on the same day last year, and so this will go on for 5 years. Let's see if I can keep it up for 5 years, but I'm already proud for having managed to do it over a full year, like really every day. So here I didn't really fill it out because I was in the States and there would have been too much to put in, so I just left it at that because I have a separate travel journal for when I was in the States. So yeah, so that's number 2. So I have this laying by my bed, and every night before I go to sleep I just write something in. It takes me like 2 minutes, and that's that. So that's very easy. Then the 4th one I have is this lovely one that I have purchased from FrenchPaperCreations. You can check her out. She has an awesome Etsy store, and I saw this one on YouTube in January. Not on YouTube, I'm sorry, on Instagram, and I fell in love with it, bought it immediately, and I'm so happy with it. For me, it's the perfect combination of having a lot of writing space, so there's a lot of empty pages, but it does have some decoration, and it's the kind that I love so much, so it's exactly my taste. So I love it. She's done such a great job. I love that it has rounded corners. I love the coffee stained paper. I have done some collages in here that I've shared on Instagram. And this journal I use for writing. So this is really my journal where I can just dump everything I want to get out. Some more collage. I actually really love this one. I can just dump out anything I want to write, and I have no space limitations. So this is really the one where yeah, I can just write anything I want, although it is mostly creative things that I write about. Yeah, but I do this maybe once or twice a week. I want to do it more often, but time is a bit of an issue. But yeah, love this one so much. And lastly, this is my newest one. I'm so excited about this. So I finally got a Hobonichi techo. This is the original. I kind of thought it would be a little bit bigger, but I'm actually very happy with the size. Like, those of you that have one know all about how amazing this paper is. I will demonstrate in a second how well it blends, like with, for example, with Tombow markers. So what I do is, for some reason, I cannot work on white, crisp white paper. I don't know why. I just don't seem to like it. So I got this on the 20th of February, and I had to document that, of course. So that was my entry for the 20th when I received it. I was so excited. I got it from, so the English side is hobonichiplanner.com if you're interested. It's not that expensive. What really is expensive is the shipping and the customs. Oh, I had to pay 23 euros 80 for customs, which really pissed me off, to be honest. But yeah, so this came with this Hobonichi Techo 2019 pen that has 3 colors, and it writes very thin and nice. And it also came with this little I think he's brass bear. which is very heavy, so it's a great like paperweight. And they were in this thing, so I had to attach that, so they were in here. And so then what I do is every day I kind of wanna, okay, this journal is very heavily inspired by Mitz from My Life. Mitz, in case you know her, she works in a Hobonichi cousin at the moment, which is a bigger size. And she also like does some paint colors and writes like little snippets of her day and then adds just fun stuff. The reason why I wanted to do this was because you know, I do my kind of like vintage style journaling in my junk journal, but I also have this other side of me which demands to be a little more fun and playful and more colors. So that's why I wanted this one here as well. So this is where all of that goes. So what I did was, since I got it on the 20th, and of course the year started a lot earlier, through my other journals and my phone, I was able to go back and make some entries going backwards. So I have done a crazy amount of entries already. I'm at January 29th already. So I've done a lot, and I've already also like pre-colored some of the other pages going backwards. So I want to go back all the way to the beginning of the year. And just so you see, so I censored this as well, and I'm sorry, but yeah, I just don't feel comfortable. So I kind of just, so I pre-color it, and then I try to find some like stamps or washi that would fit something to related to that day. And I decorate it, and then I just write a little bit like highlights of the day very quickly. And yeah, really enjoying this playful side as well. Totally different than what I do in my other journal, which is why I love it. I love the diversity and doing different things. So yeah, very playful. And so now I just wanted to show you, okay, so this was yesterday, no, 2 days ago. That was yesterday. That was my attempt of drawing the dog of my BFF, Tulumba. We went for a long walk with him yesterday, so that's why I wanted to draw him. Maybe I will try to draw more in the future. I'm kind of intimidated because I think I'm not good at it, but how am I ever going to get good if I don't try it? So I might try some more of these in the future. But now I just wanted to give you a very quick demonstration of this amazing paper by just using some Tombows and some water. So let me just show you. For example, all I'm doing is just like smearing this on here. Let's put some yellow in the middle. This one's kind of running out. I'm gonna put some peachy thing up there. So it looks horrible at the moment, right? So now I'm just taking my flat brush, and now it's like magic. Look at this. It really turns into like kind of a watercolor wash. I do use watercolors in here as well for backgrounds. It just kind of depends on what I feel like doing and the colors I want to use, because I'm a bit limited with my Tombow, so sometimes I want different colors. I will use my watercolors. Yep, so look how nicely that blended. There you have your background. Isn't that awesome? Like, I am so in love with this paper. It's so thin, yet there's no bleed through when you write or anything. The only time I've had bleed through is when I stamped something with this Stays On permanent ink. That does go through, but if you use a lighter ink, then you won't have that issue. Yep, so there you go. It's beautiful. And that's all my journals. I think it's a lot. I think if I was working full-time still, I don't think I would be able to keep this up. But for now, for this year, when I'm home a lot, I'm totally enjoying it, and I'm gonna keep doing it as long as I enjoy doing it. So yeah, let me know if you have any questions, and hope to see you in the next video. Thank you. Have a great day. Bye.